Hello, you beautiful, wonderful soul. I'm so glad to have you with me. If you're new here, I'm Keto Diamond, and today is the end of week 175 of my ketogenic journey. If you told me 3.3 years ago I would be sitting right here doing this, I think I would have called you a liar. Not real sure though. Anyway, I'm going to tell you all about what I ate yesterday. I'm going to talk about a sore, sensitive subject on my body, an area that I actually kind of loathe. And, so much more. Don't forget to like this video. It helps me get my name out there to the YouTube algorithm thing, and it supposedly helps the channel grow. So it helps a lot if you can just hit that thumbs up. Just hit it one time. Smash the heck out of it. And boy, I got a lot to talk about today. It's time to rant, rave, and misbehave. Goofy little Keto Diamond style. I'm breaking a 13-hour fast at 1 p.m. It's 3 better with cheddar sliced in half and fried up. And then I've got 2 eggs, the bubble yellows, you pop the bubble. And I'm going to back that up with one of these lemon quest cakes. I wish it really looked like that, but it's a bar. In fact, when I bought them, I figured that's what it looked like because it's only 4 in a pack. But we're going to try this out again and see if it does work. I'll show you what these bars look like so you can see. They're bendy, sticky, tacky. I don't know, kind of like a really easy to eat caramel, I guess. They smell and taste very lemony. I'm hungry. Hubby's not home yet. He's got a couple more hours before he'll be off work, and he wants to go out to dinner because he's like bored and missing me all weekend. But anyway, I'm having 2 better with cheddars. I had a handful of pork skins and decided I want something a little more solid until he gets home. We wanted to get out of the house for a little while. I got a Baconator, no button, add tomato. I also got a side salad, but now they call it a half salad. It's the taco one, but I got none of the sides with it. I got the chili for hubby and the corn chips, and I gave them to him. And I got a couple packs of ranch. So this is my dinner. I say that the reason I got this salad is I've been craving one, and the lettuce in my refrigerator went bad. Otherwise, I'd have just made one at home. All right, so y'all saw what I ate yesterday. But before we get into anything, I got to do one thing. I got to wish a very happy birthday to Miss Janelle. Your husband is going beyond for you, and I hope it all works out wonderfully. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. I got a feeling you will, considering how far he seems to have gone for you. So I hope you know how loved you are and that today is amazing. And Janelle, drop us a line below. Let us know how it goes. I am dying to know. There's more to come with that situation. I'll be telling you all about that probably Saturday or Sunday. But I think she's going to have an amazing birthday. So, good girl. Another year older. But another year more beautiful. All right, y'all. So, y'all saw what I ate yesterday. Now, there are some hang-ups with that. And some hitches in the giddy up, all right? So I tried that lemon thing again, the lemon quest bar again. I still don't know if those are going to work out for me because last night I did something I don't normally do or haven't done in a long time. Now, ranch dressing is always kind of a gray area for me. Sometimes it seems okay, sometimes not so much. I assume because of the milk or cream content in that. Not real sure though. I have no idea. However, when I went to order a side salad from Wendy's last night, they no longer sell the side salad. You have to get a half salad, which is not iceberg lettuce. It's I think romaine. It has a very different taste, very different texture. I don't care for romaine, and I've never done well with most vegetables on keto. I know some people seem fine with them, but I've personally never done well physically with most vegetables on keto. So I wasn't real shocked given all 3 of those things about my weigh-in today. However, it's not very much. It's not very different, but it is enough to tell me that something definitely messed with me yesterday. However, I will say that after breakfast, after the Good Fats, not the Good Fats bar, but the Quest bar, I felt all right, which is rare for me with Quest products. Really, really rare. That being sweetened with stevia instead of sucralose, though, I think makes a big difference. Again, not sure it's going to work out for me, but definitely something I can continue to try just a little bit and see where it goes. The romaine lettuce, not something I care to try more. And don't really care where that goes. And ranch without lettuce, well, what's the point, right? Um, but also, it's good with, hot wings, but I don't get those very much anymore. Spicy hot chicken now. I get that. All right, but anyway, so let's go ahead and talk. Should I do the whiteboard or the weigh-in? Let me go ahead and do the weigh-in. Then I'll be right back with my whiteboard, which is my weekly graph for those of you who are new here. Here we go. I forgot to mention one thing that can also affect my weigh-in for the day. I had a very small amount of sleep last night. For some reason, my brain didn't shut off to 2 to 3 a.m. I had to be up at 7 a.m. to get Zach ready for school. And I almost said, no, we're going to make this a sick day. But I didn't. I went ahead and done everything I was supposed to. But the whole time I was doing it, I was like, we could just go back to bed. We could just go back to bed. But that can affect the weigh-in too.
Hey guys, part of me is thinking about letting Zach have the day off. It's a sick day and just going back to bed. I'm not sure that's what I'll do, but that's what part of me is wanting to do. Really? 161.6.
So, da-da-da-da, whiteboard for this week. It is December 7th, 2020. Again, happy birthday, Miss Janelle. It's Keto Week 175, and my start weight was 311.8 pounds on a 5-foot tall frame. I was a ball. If you've missed it before in the past, I was a little round ball. There was no getting over that fact. It was. It was hard to bend over and tie my shoes. Taking a shower was a struggle. And even my brain was going, if I gain 10 more pounds, this bathroom thing's going to be more difficult. Because I also have very short arms and a big round booty. So, put 2 and 2 together with that. Anyway, luckily, right in the nick of time, I found keto, which again has been a lifesaver and a life changer. So last week I weighed in at 165, not my lowest, but that's where I weighed in at. This week, 161.6. Now I'm up a full pound of water from yesterday, but that's all right because for the week, the loss is 3.4 pounds. If I can act like I got some sense, next week it'll be even better. And maybe at some point I'll get back to my lowest, which is 156.4. Meaning I've lost 155.4 in total. And that is just about entirely half my former body weight. Whoa. And I need to do my measurements, but after you slow down a little bit, after the weigh-ins stop changing so much, the measurements are really slow. You might lose a quarter of an inch from here or something from here. Now in the beginning though, for those of you who don't know, who've never seen me do my measurements, all total, hold on, let me pause that and get the book out. Well, let's do this and then I'll get the book out and I'll tell you about my measurements because they're wild. They're crazy wild. And then I'll tell you about part of my body I don't like. All right, so on Monday, 165, Tuesday, 163.6, fluctuated up to 164.2, then down to 16. I think I missed something because I don't think that belongs there. Maybe it did. Maybe I think I had a small wish last week. All right, so 161.4, 162.2, back down to 161, 160.0, I think. I'm not sure. I accidentally erased it with my finger. No, it was 0.6 because I went up 1 pound overnight. So just water weight, it'll fluctuate back off. Hopefully you see how the fluctuations happen all week. They're kind of up and down. That's typical. It's normal, especially if you get into something you shouldn't. And especially if you're at a slowdown with your weight loss. Now in the beginning, it was a pound here, an ounce here, a pound here, an ounce here. And it was always downward. Now, not so much always downward. Let me pause this and get that book out. All right, so I got my handy dandy little book out, which I've wrote all my measurements in since I started. I didn't date this last time. Okay, well, let's go for the date before that one. The one before, right before that. All right, so the last time I really checked my measurements that I'm positive of was April 28th of 2020. So earlier this year. Something might have changed, but the weigh-in hasn't changed a whole lot since then, and that's completely okay. But measurement-wise, the last time I measured, I had lost 250.25 inches. 250 inches. For those of you who don't know, that is 20.8 feet of fat and flesh gone from my body. 20.8 feet off a 5-foot tall human being. Can you say remarkable life changes? Amazing turnaround? I am a different human being now. Mentally, of course not, but physically, the things I can do compared to the things I used to be able to do, the way I felt compared to the way I feel now, remarkable, okay? Remarkable. I no longer walk into a restaurant, if you can do that, and they say, would you like a table or a booth? And have to say, do you have a fat person booth? Because if I did now, people would be offended by it. But I would do that, and people would just kind of giggle, chuckle, and lead me to the biggest, widest booth they had, or movable booths, or not really. Okay, well, I'll take a table because the chairs move back further, you know? And I don't know, I no longer search through a restaurant to say, can I get through there? If I got to get up to go to the bathroom, I'm like, which path has the widest, you know? So I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to think, golly, another 10 pounds, I ain't gonna be able to clean myself no more. Or I can hardly fit behind the steering wheel to drive anymore. Now, yes, people who weigh more than me drive, but I had a lot of belly, very short legs, very short arms, and I literally had things on my pedals like that thick. I still, in my Blazer, have a sanding block that's really thick, velcroed to my gas and my brake pads, pedals rather, so that I could reach it for having to have the seat so far back because of my tummy being in the way. My little red S10, this much more, that seatbelt would not have snapped anymore. So remarkable and crazy life turnaround for me. And if you have not embarked on this journey yet, I'm going to tell you, this is the best thing I've ever done for myself. Yes, dyeing your hair is nice. Yes, painting your nails is nice. All this stuff is nice. Getting a massage is nice. But being able to do things you couldn't do again, amazing. By the way, I did embark on a little bit of exercises today. I did 3 15-second, what do you call those things? Planks. 3 of them. And they're difficult. I got to tell you, I need my arms stronger. I want my arms much stronger because for Christmas, I'll be teaching my grandson how to shoot a bow, and I haven't shot a bow in years. So I've got my bow. My dad's draw it back down for me, so it'll be a little easier to pull back. I need to get stronger so I can physically show him how to do this. And it's something I can do. I know I can. So I'm going to, do this for my grandbabies. And I just love it. I was able to chase Athena up and down the hallway a while ago, and I could fit good. Our hallway's very narrow. But I mean, I crawled on my knees and chased her, and she giggled, and we played, and it's so much, it's just nice. It's just really, really nice to be able to do things I never thought I could do again. Just walking to the mailbox and not suffocating for air and going, I need to stop. My chest is going to stop. All right. Now, I told you all that. So I told you I was going to show you a spot on my body that I'm kind of ashamed of or embarrassed of. I don't even know if that's the right word. See, a lady the other day looked at me. Okay. So my initial reaction was, say what? So this woman, I had a full long sleeve shirt on and a pair of nice fitting pants. I will admit this outfit made me look nice. And she goes, I want your body. And I was like, what the hell? Uh-huh. And she's like, oh, I didn't mean it that way. I mean, I want your shape. I want to have your shape. And I was like, lady, for a second there, I was about to scream and run away. She startled me by the way she said it, but she was very, very polite and very sweet, and she really didn't mean it. Her cheeks they turned redder than mine, and mine are always red, but they got really red for a second there. And it hell of an off-scale victory. Another one is weird because I got these little 20-something-year-old boys texting me and chasing me down and trying to hit me up on Facebook and
Wendy's the other day. Now, it makes you feel good, but these is babies, and I'm literally old enough to be their mama because I got babies their age, and I'm just like, stop. But it's flattering. It's nice. But it was really nice for her to say that, but it kind of brought up a sensitive subject for me because people don't look at me and say that when I'm wearing a tank top. They don't look at me and say that when I'm wearing shorts. This place here, and I really want to show it to you guys. And it drives me crazy in photos because it pokes out, it's like that. And I don't know if you can see how wrinkly it is, but right here is really, really wrinkly. And then there's just spots. It's all throughout my arm, and it can be really, really creepy. And I know a lot of people are talking about surgery. Y'all, surgery ain't an option for me. For one, it's cray expensive. Now, I did hear one lady just say in my comments the other day, I can't remember who told me, but she said that she's paid for her surgery in advance, or she's scheduled it for 2 years out and she's making payments on it. I was like, I didn't know you could do that. But still, yeah, I probably still won't be able to afford it if I do it that way. So it's just not something I see feasible for me. Plus, that whole idea, you know what? Honestly, I don't like the idea of surgery, but I like even less the ideal of recovery. The tender, sore, achy, painy stuff, I don't like the idea of that. Because, for one, I'm very busy, I'm very active, I don't get to sit down much as it is. Now, I know I can lock myself in my bedroom and be like, nah, I just had surgery, y'all leave me alone. But will I? Or will I say, those dishes need to be washed, that grandbaby needs to be kissed and cuddled and hugged. So, probably not. I'm going to stand up and show you my body, but I think I did that yesterday anyway, so it's not a big deal. But since this is a weekly video, and some people just watch the weeklies, let me just go ahead and do that. I actually like the way this outfit looks on me in the mirror. Not a huge fan of it, just in general, but it's also very, very comfortable. Literally, I was crawling on my knees a while ago with my grandbaby. And I will tell y'all, when you lose a bunch of weight, hardwood floors and kneecaps, that is painful. But, it's not really a big deal, right? These chairs, man. All right, so I reckon that's all I really want to talk to you about right this minute. I'm going to save the ending part for Miss Karina, my daughter, if you don't know, who's doing keto too. Hopefully she had a magical, wonderful night and she didn't do anything bad. Hard to say for sure because I kind of sort of starved her. Normally I make dinner, but y'all saw that me and hubby wanted to go out last night. So she ate, I know, a bunch of the Oscar Mayer Smokies for breakfast and dinner. I don't know how she did throughout the evening though. So here's Corey. Here's Corey.
I weighed in at 297.8, which is 1.8 pounds up from yesterday.
And she doesn't even know what happened. So she says she didn't eat anything she wasn't supposed to. What all did you eat? I know you ate the sausage, the Oscar Mayer Smokies.
All I had were sausages yesterday.
Nothing else?
No, I didn't have anything.
No, there's butter pecan chips or anything?
Well, I had some of those. I did have some of those. And Anthony finished off the bag.
So she had some of the Lily's butterscotch flavored chocolate chip.
Those didn't bother me the day before, though.
Yeah.
So I know those.
Well, they might not be bothering you at all. I just don't know what caused that.
Just the sausages and the
right.
A little bit of Lily's chocolate chips. Right. The sausages were my breakfast and my dinner.
Yeah, this is nothing untypical for her. I'm actually making dinner now. I'm about to starve. I've had a couple pinches of cheese for today, but I'm ready for breakfast, and I don't have nothing else here to eat, so that's what we're going to make until Disney Brian gets back on my better with cheddars, because they went to Walmart, so I sent him for that.
As long as they remember.
Have you had any off-scale victories lately?
Not that I can think of.
Nothing you can think of? Okay, so I guess that's really all we got for you, and that was the end of my week 175 and everything else in between. And Miss Corey, what was your starting weight?
319.6.
Right. Somebody wanted to know your weight before you got pregnant with Anthony.
276.
276. Okay. So you gained what?
33 pounds with Anthony.
Yeah. Okay.
Because when I was pregnant with Anthony, I went to 309. It wasn't until after Anthony that I went up higher.
317. I keep wanting to say two. It's kind of funny when you get in the twos from threes. You keep saying threes. When you get in the hundreds, you want to say hundreds. It's wild. If you guys need help with keto, I enjoy helping people with their ketogenic journey. Like I said, it's been a life-changing experience for me. So my contact information is the top thing in the description below. If you want to just check in with me and talk to me, contact me. It's fine. There are ways to support the channel in the description below. You can send me Christmas cards and get one back. And there's so much more. Don't forget to check the links below for Shashka bracelets that are handmade, glass beaded, guaranteed to last, guaranteed for life, and guaranteed to fit every wrist for 50% off. Plus a Keto Mojo, you get 15% off the entire kit, so check that out. And there's a lot more stuff down there you might. Oh, by the way, Lakanto sent out a reminder today that their blueberry muffin mix is back in stock. So if you like that, there's also a link for Lakanto down there with a percentage off. Keto Diamond. Much love, many prayers.
Bye!